Whoa. Hey, how's it going, guys? Whoa. There's 21 here, making bets here.
Actions.
Yes. So yes. How's it going, guys? Domino Paris 21 here, and back again with some familiar and new faces again to the channel to bring you guys another episode of Group Talk. So yes. So as always, we're relaxing here, new place. You know, ZuhKuroh's place actually.
I like it.
I'm so sorry.
Renovated the place.
Yeah, nice.
So, yeah.
A new table too.
Yeah, we got some new tables, got some games and such to record in here.
The standing tables are hidden over there. I have to rebuild it anyways. Okay.
I don't know, but that'll be for the future. That we'll show you guys. So, as always, before we get started, let's just go around and introduce yourself, starting with new babyface.
I'm ZuhKuroh. I do have a channel, but it's not very worth mentioning. I'm one of the team organization Mars member, and I'm the guy who played the Chaos Breakers on Domino Paris.
Are you number like 375?
Huh?
Are you number 375?
For Organization Mars?
Yeah.
No.
It seems like I feel like there's only like 300.
No, I feel like I'm number like 15 or 10.
Yeah.
Out of like
1,000 out of 15,000.
Yes.
There's a lot of them.
Out of 2,000, out of 20,000.
Yeah. So many people.
Yeah. Next up.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's ZuhKuroh here, and yeah, this is my location.
This is my couch.
It's my couch.
My couch. Hey guys, this is David from Am Vanguard. Nice to be in Domino Ferris's channel.
Yeah, as always.
Featured.
And of course, I'm Victor. Okay.
He's Angels.
I'm the guy that played Angel Feathers, or if anything, all the female decks.
For the most part.
Yeah.
Angel Show.
And then my name is, I mean, you guys already know.
No, I don't care.
It's pretty obvious. Channel.
I don't know.
No one cares.
Who are you?
No one
I am
cares.
Domino.
Hi, I'm Dan.
Hi. Alright, anyways.
You're ZuhKuroh. And I am Vanguard.
ZuhKuroh. Oh,
Vanguard?
we're not using our real names. Oh yeah, we have our avatars here. Of course, you know, my avatar that I have is Novell. The new hotness.
I have my new hotness. Legion.
See, she's Legion. Yeah, David here of Am Vanguard, of course, has his Legion as his avatar. Now, normally I don't feature Japanese decks, at least until they come out in English, but for this occasion, I decided to make an exception because, of course, as well the title suggests for this video, we're going to be talking a little bit about Legion and kind of our general, I guess, impressions and such, or what we think, what we anticipate for it. It's going to be quite some time since, until it actually comes to the English scene, but, I mean, now that I've been playing against this guy.
Like five
seen
months,
it and we've experienced it.
And I play playing this guy. I mean, David does play it in Japanese, so we kind of give you guys a little bit of our general impressions and such. So, David, since you are the Japanese player, I'll go ahead and let you kick things off. Well, what's your impression of Legion, and how different has the game changed in your perspectives with Legion now compared to like Breakride and stuff?
I know for you guys that's been like my opponent, which is kind of bad. Like, I mean, if it was a Legion versus Legion deck, I think that they actually made the game pretty balanced because you cannot activate Legion unless your opponent is at a 3. So that actually balances out the power creep a little bit. And
how's the pacing of the game, you feel? You know, because I know Breakride's a little slower, but Legion is like...
I mean, it depends on the deck, honestly, but I think for most decks that came out, it's really early game, like the Musketeers, the Metaborgs, the Risers, they're really early game, and then some decks like Brawlers, Seekers, they're a little mid game, but they're getting pushed forward, like the game, like it's a little quicker pace.
It is a faster pace, you know.
I mean, I really enjoy the fact that it's a little faster pace. Now you don't have to wait until you hit limit break, which is, you know, you're just stalling out, then try to hit
because it's not really like, because I know with like limit break and such, like limit break or break cards in general, a lot of times it's just the game of like you and your opponent either trying to get ahead in damage or you're trying to play around limit breaks, but early game you're kind of just vanilla attacks, you're just waiting, set up. But with Legion, you can make plays right away.
Right.
You know, it's not even just about, you know, mid game, early game, late game. Like early game, you like the minute you go grade 3, you're capable of making plays right there, and your opponent can immediately fight back. You don't have to worry about, okay, I have to be a limit break to do this. So I feel like there's not as much restrictions. And there's
no lore too after set 16. Well, after Fighters Collection.
Oh my lord, really?
Yes. Thank you for making that joke.
But there's no lore, so you can mix a lot of stuff together now. Since like it's not clan restricted or anything, so
MLB's coming back. That's all good.
High five!
But what I like with the Legions though is that a lot of decks are getting like 2 Legions, so it's not like, you know, half your, you know, grade 3s like or suck to ride before the others.
Right.
I know that's the thing with Breaker. I was like, man, I want to ride this. I want to ride the Breaker ride first and then this. So you have different options to approach this different situation. So I really like that kind of versatility that the game's approaching.
Yeah, and just the fact that like with the number of Legions coming out like per clan, it's actually pretty cool because it's like you get 2 different Legions or 2 different.
Depending on the
Legion card.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it depends on the card or clan. But like the fact is, like, you know, some people are like look at it and like, oh, I don't want to play Thing Saber Dragon or I don't want to play Wingall, so you play the other version. You play either or, and it's just that's fine. That's great.
And there's different flexible options too as well. Like I said, you're not really restricted.
You're not restricted to just that deck. You're not restricted to that deck. You're just restricted to clan, which means, hey. Remember that door that you used to open to go to that clan? Now it's not just like 50 different paths. It's just one giant path, and it's like, take your pick.
Yep, I get a 2-bedroom apartment now instead of
Yo, man,
one
I got
bedroom.
a 15-bedroom apartment with.
I could choose
for
where
50?
I want to sleep at night at different locations.
With whoever,
Options.
not with whoever. Don't be unfair.
But options, guys.
Yeah,
But,
you get options.
The other thing about Legion is they actually give opportunities for quintet walls to be useful.
Yeah,
You just go quintet wall, like
So you have
turn
4 cards.
turn 1.
like turn 1 quintet wall. Legion, go!
Don't
please.
care.
Well, like I said, it really depends on the deck because some decks really acquire early Legion, and then some decks can actually push. I mean, play a little later.
Yeah,
So
it seems to
You
be.
kind of wait to make your place.
Yeah, it seems to be like early to mid.
like Seekers will be one of those decks that will be pushed to play a little mid game to late game.
I think they like turn a little bit until they
That's pretty much how.
Sin Buster just.
Metaboard,
quintet wall,
Riser, just gotta go early.
tap.
Well, it's because they have Laurels as options, which
Right.
they can restand. Same with Risers, they have Cat Bullers to restand them.
It's kind of funny, like the one unit that supports these are very unorthodox cards that don't even look like those main cards.
Yeah,
like
right.
Butler.
Cat Bullers are the main card in Risers, actually.
Yeah, but
I mean, in general, like they just don't fit. They
You know,
don't
it's
fit.
just
They don't
weird.
fit their clan.
Big robot, that little cat.
it's the butler to the pilot. It's like Batman.
Alfred.
Welcome home, sir.
Master White.
And then the other thing I saw in the Japanese tournaments that they're running grade 3 searchers because they're cutting off the numbers of grade 3s now because they only need the one main grade 3 to Legion, so they haven't been putting a lot of grade 3s.
Yeah,
Maybe
so a single grade 3 can do a lot more
Right,
for you.
Yeah, and the deck becomes like the deck becomes like open, but kind of it's like you have that core, which is what your deck is.
So they're running a lot of grade 3 searchers nowadays.
because grade 3 searchers are nice. Why not?
Well, I mean, especially in
It's like
decks
the best
that you're not going to run a lot of grade 3s, so it's very
Right.
nice.
Yeah, well, this deck, you can, like, people are going to look at it and be like, hey, I can actually just run 4 grade 3s, and that's it. Like, and with the grade 3 search, it's like, yeah,
It just opens up different possibilities for deck building.
Yeah, that's a great thing.
And then I saw Brawler mixed with Seekers, so that mean, like I said, you can mix decks nowadays. I mean, well, for Japanese men.
Man, they're seeking for fights.
Oh man. Well, what about you, Mr. Organization Mars Andrew? What do you think about Legion?
Honestly, at first, I thought it was pointless or stupid, but...
What?
Yeah,
No, at first.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, I didn't like the mechanic at first, but I was like, oh, okay, so this is why they remade Quintet Walls. So I was like, oh, okay, so, my other thoughts is, like, I just want to play Gold Paladin Legion. That's all I really want to play. I began with Gold
I
Paladin.
swear to God, if you start
Hey, Aishi's not playing Gold Paladins.
Oh my gosh, that'd be great. Oh no.
I don't know, I can't wait for Brawlers. Bro fists.
I thought you were playing
Dude,
Risers.
that new the Brawler Legion that we saw today.
Yeah, the new
We'll talk about that later.
Alright.
but yeah.
Spoilers, what?
What about you, Mr. Vic?
Hate him.
Well, you don't care.
You don't like-
so-
you don't
well,
like-
he's just saying that because Angel Feathers.
Right,
Not
he
Legion
didn't
yet.
get
No,
a
it's
Legion
like-
yet.
Rekka hasn't shown up yet. Calm down.
I don't care about Rekka. Period.
Well, Rekka's the one that's gonna be playing.
Boy,
You
so you
realize this.
go.
Suiko's the one I care the most. But no, like, it's okay. Like, there's some things that I thought that were like stupid. Like, every Legion's getting a crit for some reason. Like, why? And then like something gets a glory effect. I'm like, stop it.
Yeah, they are
Whatever.
like-
You're just gonna be
like-
upset when Angel Feathers gets a dude Legion card.
Harmla. There or
No,
not
watch,
Harmla.
watch. He's saying this now, but watch Angel Feathers get like a swap of cards
It's gonna
from Amazon.
It's gonna be a 12K Grade 3 Vanguard that gets a 10K Legion partner, and then it's gonna be like gets
22.
an extra crit and can restand and Legion.
And then, like, when
soulmate.
you attack, you do a sham seal, and if you swap it with the trigger to your hand, you gain that trigger effect.
It's happening.
It's gonna happen.
Okay, if it does happen, I will pay each and every one of you, except for you.
How much? $5?
$5 a pop.
Okay, me too.
Alright, that's a bet.
Okay,
We have it on camera.
We have $5 worth of pop. Okay.
We have it on camera, guys. So,
Stamp.
I mean, so there's a lot. I think there's definitely a lot of changes that definitely Legion brings to the game. But in terms of cons, like the few cons I kind of had is, you know, especially testing with this guy here using my current decks, you know, that are break rifle oriented. They do have some trouble dealing with Legion just because Legion has all these powerful plays that they can use before I get a chance to use Limit Break. And there's even times where I'm dealing with it, I'm not even at Limit Break yet, so I'm just doing all these crazy skills. So, I don't know, and depending what deck you're playing, if you're playing Chaos Breaker, you know, if I'm able to go to Limit Break really quickly, I can just go Chaos Breaker, lock the field down, and then win that way. But there's other decks out there, you know, that really rely on being on par with other decks in terms of the break ride.
The way I see it is, it kind of is like a new format. It's like they're trying to introduce a new format, but trying to splash in old stuff too, which is not going to be.
I think that's pretty awesome though. That how they're bringing back old bosses.
Right. That's why what they're trying to do. They're trying to splash in old thing. So what they're doing is how I see Bushiroad doing it is when they introduced Limit Break. You know, season 2 kind of sucked, and then season 3 was like, oh hey, this is the development of Limit Break. So
it's
right
like
now,
a refined Limit Break.
Yeah, it's more like, hey, this is what we're supposed to do, and then here's Break Ride, which is a Limit Break as well, what you can do with it. So now what they're doing with in season 4, what they're doing is with Seekers is they're introducing Seekers, and they're also resurrecting an old format and bringing it back with the new format. So they're doing that.
It's kind of cool that they do that, but it's just the only thing in terms of the style of play. For the most part, I just feel like a lot of my decks are now obsolete.
Well,
going forward.
it's because you were playing with break rides, which was a little slower. If you played with anything that was like in the early days, like Overlord the End or MLB, like I'm pretty sure it would have been like pretty even because that's what they did before the Limit Break came out.
Right,
so.
but now they got a lot more powerful though at the same time. Like with the game now, with the direction it's going, I mean it was kind of like how it was before with rides, but now it's focusing more on just having a very powerful center. And that's the idea with Legion. I know some people may not like it. I mean, I didn't like it at first when I first saw it because at that point it was just like you just Legion, use a broken skill, and just attack.
Right, I mean that's what I thought too.
But then once I got to experience it more, I mean, especially what I like more, that's like I said earlier with the different Legion options you can go with per deck. It gives you different plays to go with, and you know, it kind of sucks when your opponent has those options. You're just playing like you know, an older deck.
Yeah.
Like that's why I feel like it's a little obsolete. So if you're not playing Legion, I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, if you're not playing Legion when that comes out, I mean,
the great thing about Vanguard is like you don't actually need to keep up with the format. You can literally be like 2 formats behind. You can be a format behind and be like, well, all right, I have this. I have Vortex Dragon.
You can Vanguard. You can Vanguard someone for game.
Yeah, you could.
That's our term. That's actually our term that me and Zag did. Like, I just remember Zag. He was just like, I was like, do you lose? Yeah, I got Vanguarded.
I got Vanguarded on Thursday.
Yeah, you got Vanguarded.
That was just sounding dirty when you say it.
See, it's like we don't really say getting sacked anymore because that term's like used so much. We can say we got Vanguarded. We lost to Vanguard.
Yeah, but like, yeah, again, like, I just see Legion as like another format, and I'm like really excited to play it just because I'm used to it.
But one other thing that you guys you pointed out is the fact that you said that limit breaks are useless against. You said break rides are useless in the new format because of the early game, right? Well, of course, I'm pretty sure that Bushiroad is actually has realized it already, which they are actually trying to even it out. They're not just.
Didn't they have like or at least reveal the card where they say you can have early.
Right. So they're trying to even it out. They're trying to even the game out in general.
All the key break rides in the game is gonna have a Legion.
Yeah, I mean.
Break ride Legion, Dauntless Legion.
Right.
Oh, stop it!
Oh my God.
Stop it! I'm sick and tired of that right
now. But like I said, I think with this Legion, they experienced the game enough, so they're. they experienced like the tournament formats before, so I think they're using all that as a mix to make a better better format this time with the Legion.
Yeah, because I think
Because it's
I
more
mean, as long as they
balanced.
do that, I mean, that's definitely a good direction that ZuhKuroh can go about. That way, because like I said, I mean, it's a reason. Just that's the only thing I'm afraid of is just having all these older decks get become like obsolete,
Well,
and they don't get like key support.
Right,
yeah.
I mean, because I know Vanguard's always Vanguard, but like just to instantly be at a disadvantage because your deck's newer than mine and my deck can't keep up anymore because of the new mechanic. That's the reason why, like, I know some people left other card games because they didn't want to keep up with that. They want to just have a deck and have it last and not have to worry about doing too much.
Well, like,
You know.
you can still.
But you can win by vanguarding.
Yeah, but you don't want to go in. You don't want to approach a game like that.
Yeah.
You can still play with an old style deck. Just saying.
But it's not gonna last you that long.
I mean, it's not gonna be like, oh hey, it's not gonna last like for eternity. It's gonna be.
Wait. So we lost the Vanguard, right? I am Vanguard. We lost the Vanguard.
We lost 2 Vanguard.
We lost 2 Vanguard.
2 Vanguards. I just put them there for now.
Yeah, like I just see it as.
But like I said, I think they're just trying to even the game out now because it was really one-sided with the limit break. The deck that had a better break ride basically won the game.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, I mean, most likely.
Even then, in break ride format, like for instance, like Tetra Drive Mirror, it's like whoever can get the if my opponent who's playing Tetra Drive the same as me gets transcore and I don't get my transcore, I mean, I'm gonna have.
I would say if they are doing it correctly, as in the person with the mindset that's actually doing it correctly. That's what I
mean,
would say.
as long as you initiate. I mean, I'm assuming that they at least know how to use it.
Okay, so if they're
minimum.
so like the requirement you're saying is like.
No, I'm saying like if me and you're playing Tetra and you get your break ride and I don't get my break ride, I just ride Tetra and you get your transcore first. You have a bigger play than me.
Yeah.
So I mean, I know that could be like that way in break rides. And with Legion, it's like, I mean, no matter what grade 3 you ride, you're going to be able to have plays.
And then it helps
So,
your early
that's
guard
what I
as
like.
well, so it actually helps you to generate.
Except against Sid Buster. I'm going to tell you right now, do not burn your 10k shields to just to guard first 2 attacks against Sid Buster. You save them, and then you can drop them on this card.
this deck,
But
this
I'm gonna
play.
But when this card, I mean, when Legion comes out, I'm gonna have some tip videos on my advices on experiences.
Just hoard, guys. That's a thing. Like it's like
I just picked a very good.
don't
deck.
waste your zeros on something pointless.
I mean, there's definitely gonna be some adjusting because I definitely it was a huge adjustment to what I was used to.
This one has a glory effect with the crit, right?
No, it has no crit.
No, this one is draw one.
On
It's
hit,
Vanguard.
on hit draw.
On
I
hit
hate
draw.
both of them in general because this one retires with shit.
Right. But it has to be on the rear.
But I mean, yeah. But like I said, I think that as long as, like I said, as ZuhKuroh shows some good support for older decks, thank you. Thank you, sir. Yeah, as long as they continue showing support, so that all these people who invested all this time building these decks can still continue playing with them on equal par with all these newer ones. I mean, I think that the game's definitely going in a nice new direction. That's what I think. I mean, because the Legions are really fun. I mean, I got a chance to play it on CFA online. Can play my Brawlers, Bro Fist Dragons, and it's a lot of fun. I definitely like the options.
Yeah.
Legion, so consistent. I can't wait.
They haven't even revealed anything from it.
But the on the wiki, the Percival and the other unit, the mate, their effects are already revealed.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I gotta fucking read that shit.
And then Link Joker, Legionate, is so free. You guys know what it is?
No, the Aqua Force Legion.
Oh my goodness.
So for those,
It's only like
for those of
me
you
in
that have
the game,
Link Jokers, you don't have to throw away your perfect cards or any of the
Consistent
cards
Paladins,
because
though.
they're gonna have
Oh my God.
Link Joker stuff as well. So
I might as well just go buy the Japanese cards and just fucking play the Seekers now.
No, I won't do that. I did that for Breaker Form and I got burned out.
I'm literally just gonna
I'm not
buy
doing that
Wingull. Just because it's super cheap right now.
Buy playset
Yeah.
every Wingull every minute.
Dan, I'll tell you something good. If you buy them, and if you don't want to play them anymore, I'm gonna buy them anyway.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
You have someone to fall back on.
Yeah.
That's why.
You have insurance. Insurance.
So pro.
Thinking about the future,
Then I have to
guys.
over to Sing Saver and stuff.
No, it's Thing Saver.
First world problem.
Is it
First world Vanguard problems.
Bushiroad official thing. No, I was kidding. It's Thing Saver.
Oh, I was gonna say.
It's literally a Bushiroad translating.
But
error
yeah, all I have to
official
say is
game.
it's very they're trying to balance the game out so you don't have to worry about like the
Well,
power
more
creep.
excitement.
Right.
Well, no, there is power creep, but
No, but like it evens out because you're gonna be using Legion as well. You know, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. The power creep is still there for Vanguard, though. Like I said, I mean, there's a lot of
OP decks are OP.
There's a lot of attention to a center, to the center Vanguard. I mean, admittedly though, like especially even when I tried Sin Buster myself online, a lot of times though, it did feel like all I do is just Legion, sit on a powerful Vanguard skill and just attack.
And Laurel.
No, just attack.
That's it. That's
like I'm not really doing like the Vanguard. Like I don't know. Like I feel like the Vanguard is getting a lot more powerful in like the center line to the point where like you don't really have to do much as a player to
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, I mean,
just
that was my first initial impression, but I mean, like I said, there's different options, there's some excitement,
That's why I don't have to keep perfect guarding the Vanguard every single time now. It's perfect guard the rear guards and use all my zeros on the main Vanguard.
Yeah, hey, it makes your decision easier, that way you can be like, no guard at 4, it looks like a boss, but you have no choice in reality. Like, that's what I noticed, especially when I played Novell, like when I was playing against Juan Mango's Novell, shout out to him, like, I was at 4, normally, I think about it, I just go no guard instantly, because I had no choice.
For me, I'm like, what plays can I do right now? What can I, forgot. It doesn't even matter.
No, you just go no guard and just look like you just
take it like a man. I mean, like that's why if you ever watch any of the matches I usually some matches I do in tournaments, I never like just quit when like if it looks impossible. I literally just play it to the
end. Never
because
in Vanguard.
Yeah, you don't.
No.
Never
Against this, if you're at 5 damage,
you never want to. The outcome can change.
It doesn't matter because if you hit that miracle heal, it will not go off.
Well, if you're banking on the miracle heal, you lose anyway.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You should have played better.
Yeah, what I'm saying is like, just keep like even like gridlock and stuff. Like, just keep playing it because like.
Just don't scoop it. Just don't scoop it.
There literally is a funny moment where the opponent's gonna fuck up and you're gonna be like, oh hey.
No, that actually happened once.
Yeah, right.
No, in a tournament. It happened in a tournament once where the guy broke road. He broke road Tetra over Transcore, and then he attacked with Diamantes, and then he switched and immediately attacked with the rear guard. I was like, yes, you messed up.
Yeah. See, like
Tetra.
Especially with like opponents that do that. It's like, you fucked up.
Or all it takes is that 1-2 to pass. They give you that one window of opportunity, bam, trigger.
Yeah.
I don't know, I do that against Link Joker players a lot.
Yeah,
that's why this guy, when he plays against Chaos Ranger, he always guards me no pass because he's seen me do it against the other I Am Vanguard Daniel J. Yeah, because every time you 2-pass me with Link Joker, I keep 2-passing. But yeah, guys, that's gonna pretty much I think that rule in general applies to no matter how.
I'll probably do all my personal thoughts on Legion as well on my channel. But
the scooping up is not something you want to do, especially when like you look at your deck afterwards. You're like, holy shit, I would have gotten all the stuff I needed.
Well, not really, because I did have a match with you, I guess.
Yeah.
And like, not you, out of the way. And like, I was great stuck at 1, and I looked through my entire deck. I couldn't get a grade 1
Well, I'm talking
like,
about other times. Like, other times you can get, like, your grade 2.
But anyways, in terms of life stories, we can get salty with each other off camera, but,
that's not like we're salty.
Overall, the summary points are...
No, I'm not.
Legion's pretty
awesome.
Legions are balancing the game, and just keep playing until... Even if you're gridlock or just have fun with it.
Just fight to the very end. That is what war is.
I know we're all gonna have different first impressions. I mean, I've always been the pinnacle of it, having crazy first impressions. I'm sure you guys maybe I don't know if you've seen that one Break Ride impression video I did. I was like, oh, Break Ride's broken, blah blah blah.
And then he's playing it.
I remember when Limit Break was like considered broken. Limit Break, oh my god,
Vermilion?
Why does Vermilion attack the front row?
Yeah, right. For me, I'm like, Ezel. Okay.
Whatever.
Everyone's like, I'm attacking your front row, and I'm like, fuck, don't care, I'm gonna call 2 more.
And then you call 2 triggers.
Yeah.
Don't care, gain 10,000.
Yeah, but overall, I think just to wrap things up in general, I mean, I definitely like, Legion definitely brings some new fun to the game, and I think once every clan starts getting their Legion support, the game will be balanced out, just like how
again, Season 4 is being rushed anyways, so you're gonna get your shit in.
I'm not even watching Season 4, I don't care about the season right now.
All that matters is the cards, that's it.
I just want to see brawlers. So, alright guys, as always, okay, I have to come up and actually turn off the camera.
You hit me, man.
Oh, I apologize. So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to sub to ZuhKuroh, Team Organization Mars. I am Vanguard. He will appear on my channel.
Wait, I heard you say
that.
Appear.
I heard him say key, but thank you for
appear. But yeah, guys. Alright, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and later.
He's lying.
You're supposed to wave.
Oh.
Okay.
He's lying.